Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be a life of success, ease, and delight. Well, I've got two really good success stories from two different guys. Both of them obviously found my work after they had a bad breakup. And they both done a really fucking great job of turning their lives around, getting focused on what they need to be focused on as a man. And the first guy goes into real explicit detail of what he's focused on, what he learned, how he changed about it, what he's focusing on personally in his life, and how he's gone about changing the way he interacts with women. And he's doing phenomenal. And so I got a quote on this particular topic, and then we're going to go through the first email. And the quote says, "The best way to make yourself more attractive to members of the opposite sex is to focus on becoming the best version of yourself that you can be. To relentlessly focus on constant and never-ending self-improvement. To constantly be expanding your body, mind, comfort zone, career, business, health, wealth, and relationships. What you focus on in life expands. The more you can live your life in your own way, the happier you will be, the better care you will take of your body, the better the quality of your peer group will become, and the better the quality of life you will experience. Successful alpha males and alpha females are the most desirable and have the most choices in life because every human being desires to be happy, healthy, attractive, well-liked, and successful. Everyone wants to be successful, but not everyone is willing to pay the price to become successful. You must become what you want to attract." And it doesn't matter so much whether you're physically appealing in terms of what most people find physically appealing, because everybody watching this video has seen members of the opposite sex that really weren't that physically appealing, but they just had something about them that made them sexually attractive. Confidence and taking care of your body, you just have a glow. Your skin looks healthier. When you're happy, when you're focused on taking care of your body, when you're doing something for a living that you have a passion for, that brings you great joy in your life, you're going to smile more. You can't help but smile more. You're going to be more fulfilled. Your income earning potential is going to continue to increase as you become more and more valuable as an employee or as an employer. The more value you add to the world, the more you can benefit and get compensated more and more as time goes by. So let's go through the first guy's email. He says, "Hello, Coach. This is a testimony to your work that I want to share my story with you and all you've helped me to become a 3% man. I've read your book many times. I follow your work every day for the past 8 months, and I watch your videos religiously." So what is this guy focused on doing? Reading the book over and over and over and over again. Like I talked about, he's learning the fundamentals, and he's watching the videos to help him implement the fundamentals that I teach in my book in his own life. And that's why he's getting outstanding results. This is what I look at as a classic case of a person who is coachable. In other words, he takes on board, there's an acronym that I learned many years ago. It's called FAT, F-A-T. It stands for faithful, available, and teachable. And this guy is all of those. He faithfully applies what he learns. He's available to learn and apply, and he has the time to do it. And he's teachable. In other words, he takes on board what he's learning from me without all of his ego and his limiting beliefs and his fucking attitude getting in the way. He just has the attitude of, all right, what I was doing was not working. Corey, tell me what to do, and I will do it and faithfully apply it. And that's why he's gotten tremendous results in only 8 months. He says, "I'll try to summarize, but I first found your work after things started to go sour with an ex of mine. She was beautiful, smart, sexy, and I started off like most guys do with being myself, confident, and fun. I was hanging out, having fun, and hooking up. I consider myself a good-looking guy, but looks aren't everything. A couple of months into it, I became something I never experienced before. A needy, desperate, and basically a little bitch." So this guy had the physical good looks, but he talked his woman right out of liking him. Like you say, men who argue with women don't understand women, and I didn't. I got jealous of other guys and didn't know I was being put through tests at the time. I failed all of them miserably. She had an X in the background, and I will end it with saying, I was a bona fide bitch with it all. See, another thing is he's honest with himself. He's like, yep, I did this. He didn't deny and say, nah, it wasn't me. Corey, you suck. You're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. He looked at it. He took it on board. He's like, yep, I was a little bitch. And he admitted his flaws and his faults. And because he was honest with himself, he made the changes that were necessary. He says, so then ended, we stopped all contact, but she would make minimal contact every once in a while, low contact from time to time. I started to let go and focus on myself, my purpose, and my mission in life. I got a new car. I got a promotion. I went on dates with new women. And he says at least 15 to 25 dates in 2 months. Not with the intention to hook up, but to get an understanding of women. Some were flaky, some interesting, some wanted me, but I didn't want them, etc. I learned from all of that I was the prize, he puts in big letters. I had that attitude without saying it, and it helped tremendously that I wasn't just going to settle with anyone. He valued himself. He wasn't going to jump at the first piece of ass that came along. He wanted the best that he could get. He was unwilling to settle. You deserve the best. He says, I wrote down what I wanted, like you said, and I knew it was a matter of time till she came around, all while still reading your book. It all started to come together, and the things you were saying all started to make sense. And I'm thinking to myself, women truly are predictable. The fucking coach was right. How many times have you heard me say in a video, you can think I'm a total asshole, I don't know what I'm talking about, but if you just apply the things I teach, you will see that they will work for you. He says women would flock to me. They would contact me via Facebook or other social networks first instead of the other way around. See, when you become successful and you focus on being happy and making a great life and lifestyle for yourself, your reputation will precede you. Women will find out about you, they will hear about you, and they will fucking hunt you down and make you theirs. I started to become more confident in who I am as a man. I literally focused on my purpose, like you say, and everything just seemed to flow naturally, which leads to my current situation. Let me tell you, Corey, I've met one of the most amazing, loyal, trustworthy, and beautiful women I have ever been with. I met her one night while out with a friend, minding my own business with no intention to pick up girls at all. I was just focused on having a good time with my buddy, and boom, she looks at me from 5 feet away in my orbit, just like your book says. The right women, they just show up. They'll literally be 3 to 5 feet away from you. And we started talking and just clicked like we knew each other forever. We went on a few dates and had sex after the 4th date. It was amazing. Having sex with someone you truly care for is so much more meaningful. So I remembered your principles. I didn't want to fall into my old needy behavior like I did previously. So I focused on one date once a week. She would contact me first after the 3rd week, just like the book says. He puts in big bold letters. Like I said, once a woman feels safe and comfortable with you, she's going to start reaching out to you and calling you and texting you after a few days after your previous date. And once that starts to happen, you pretty much can back off, wait to hear from her, and make the next date. And what happens as her attraction level grows, she starts reaching out more and more. You start seeing each other more and more until you're pretty much together all the time. It's so easy this way. He says it was effortless. I just went with the flow and focused on 3 things: hanging out, having fun, and hooking up. By the end of the 2nd month, guess what? She told me she wants me and only me to be together soon. All I could think was, wow, Coach was right. This is amazing. After she said that she only wanted me, for the first time in my life, I had the choice. It felt so good. She's an amazing human being. Her soul is pure. She's family-oriented. She supports my gym, my hobbies, my lifestyle, supports my goals. She's a nurse who's successful, and I can go on and on. So I made it official a couple weeks later. I didn't play any games at all. I just let it happen naturally. And now I'm with the most amazing woman, all while focusing on my purpose. I can't thank you enough, Coach. I'm now the man I was destined to be. My eyes have now seen the light. I made a promise to focus on myself first, just like you said. I did, and I'm now reaping the benefits. P.S. All of my buddies now come to me for advice. They listen and they see the same results. I've recommended several people to read your book, and many have. So chalk this one up as another success story that this shit does work, but only if they put in the work necessary to make it happen. Great fucking job, dude. I'm proud of you. And what I love about this is not only is he helping himself, but his friends, his peer group, they're all seeing, this girl's crazy about you, dude. How did you do it? This guy, Coach Corey Wayne. That's the best form of advertising, is referral. And he's helping his buddies. He's helping his friends. Not only has he made his life better, but his girl's life better, but he's helping his buddies, making their lives better and the women that they're involved with better. That's what's so beautiful about this. It just continues to expand and grow as time goes on. That's why I do what I do, making the world a better place, one person, one man, one woman at a time. So let's get into the second guy's email. He says, "Hey Corey, I found you on YouTube about a year ago after my wife cheated on me and successfully dumped me. I wanted her back, so I've read your book several times and watched countless YouTube video newsletters. In the beginning, I made a lot of mistakes, and I didn't understand many of the concepts you teach, or just didn't know how to implement them. I didn't give up, and now I'm happy. I'm a happy man again. I didn't get my wife back, thank God. Now I understand that she was not good for me. I've had many dates, some ending in hooking up. But now I'm happy and I'm in a fulfilling relationship with a woman who appreciates me and with whom I have a very deep connection. I just made a donation to you as a token of gratitude for your great work." Well, I always appreciate donations. For any of those you that want to make a donation, underneath every video, when you click the See More tab, there's a link to the PayPal donate button, and it's also on my website. At the bottom of every page, on the toolbar at the bottom of the screen, you can click the PayPal donate button. Donate whatever you think the value of my work is worth to you. He says, "I'm sure I'll keep sending you money. Your teachings are priceless. Keep up the good work and making people happy." Well, cool. Well, thanks to both of those guys for writing those great emails in and doing the work on themselves. That's why they were successful. Notice they both said they read the book over and over, and they kept watching one video after another and trying to get better. They were focused on constant. It's like Tony Robbins says. He has this acronym called CANI. It stands for constant and never-ending improvement. And that should be a lifelong discipline for every single person that's watching this video. Focusing, it's just like every professional athlete that plays at the highest level. I coach a lot of guys that play in the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, and different soccer leagues all over the world. They're all great athletes are focused on trying to become better. And if you watch the great ones, every time they're interviewed, they all say the same shit. I'm just trying to get a little bit better each day. I'm trying to become a better teammate each day. Trying to improve my skills, studying more game film, working more in the weight room, staying late after practice, doing those little things that the average person who may have a lot of talent but doesn't work at it, they're doing the little things. And that's why these guys got the successes that they're getting, is because they focus relentlessly on applying the things that they were learning in my book, studying the fundamentals. They get to the end of the book and they start over. And they're constantly trying to get better. That's what you got to do. And if you'd like to get my help personally, you can go to my website, click the products tab at the top of your screen, and follow the instructions for booking either a paid phone, Skype, or email coaching session with yours truly. And I will talk to you soon.